We'll leave it at that. Rasul Douglas, look at this way he fills and blows up this play. Just the play speed, man. Play speed and awareness. Really gets out there before the guard can recognize that he's pressed up from the wide receiver. We talked about this. Derek Carr had one play earlier in the game where he steps up, makes a play to the sideline, and you're going like, oh, he's seeing the rush. He's rising in the pocket. He's making plays. Now we mean pressure up the middle. Okay, so he starts seeing that, got nowhere to go. What happens? Really, we call this a canon event in the game, right? Meaning that nothing's going to be the same after. Okay, from the Spider-Man Spider-Verse movie. Okay, canon event. Rashawn Gary gets to him, throws him on the ground. He's done. Why? Really, because our linebackers do such a good job. They're in his face right now. He's got dudes. He's got places to throw. He's got two places to throw. We can see right here. Okay, he can lead tight end. He can lead the dig in behind it. Doesn't do either. He sees the rush, and because of it, we get a violent sack. Now, listen, this is a good lesson. If you have a guy who's not that big at a quarterback, like you're not doing that to Dante Culpepper, but a guy whose legs aren't that big. I know Derek Carr's looking pretty swole, but he's not like 270 swole. This jump, grab, spin, turn, flip judo move that Rashawn Gary just did, that'll knock a quarterback out of the game pretty fast, and it's legal. Pretty nuts. Great design. Great job running the cross dog by the linebackers. Great call by the defense coordinator. Okay, is this AJ's fault? The play is supposed to go back to the right, and Rasheed Walker gets beat inside. Now, could AJ bounce this immediately? The answer is yes, but he's, it's like you get the ball and you have your read. So for a running back, the read is usually the first D tackle around the center to the next D tackle out to the defensive end. He's not thinking that Carl Granderson's going to beat Rasheed Walker underneath in the backside B gap and have a problem. Now, should he be thinking that? I don't know. Maybe they run it all the time. Or should they be having this play in where they give him the ball to the left and expect him to come underneath on the right? Probably not, given what the Saints are good at. But they did make this call, and you want to see him like pulling Aaron Jones right now and just hop to his left and go downhill. But I don't know that that's what AJ is exactly. So Granderson ends up making a really good play here. We look at the next one, and this one there's just no excuse for, right? Like there's a huge hole between the center and the right guard here. They have double teams. They've walled off at the linebacker position, and he's just not making the play. And this is where you start going, all right, AJ, like, are you overthinking this stuff, man? Like, just get downhill. Like, you shouldn't be cutting in the backfield at all. If AJ Dillon has to cut in the backfield, we've made a mistake in play calling or he's made a mistake in execution. That's it. Ends up getting nothing when there's actually a big play to be had there. Great ball. I just love when you see him doing these deep out routes. It just shows you Love's got some arm strength. That's throwing to his left. Wanted to give credit where credit's due. We keep talking about the young man, Luke Musgrave, getting better in line. Watch this. Carl Granderson. Just a good job blocking. Not going to last forever. That's play action pass on the backside of the quarterback. Not an easy block. Punches and separates, uses his feet, plays basketball. Does a good job. I mean, there's a number of plays this game, and maybe they're because they're running two-man routes or whatnot, but Jordan Love's got all day to throw in a lot of these plays, and he ends up having to scramble. Now, you can see he's double covered over here. Nobody's open on the top of the screen. So there's a lot of stuff going on here, but good job by Luke Musgrave, and just generally good job by the offensive line, I think, in pass protection more often than not, which I think has always been their strong suit. Under center here. Got the play action look again. And look, Jordan just taking checkdowns. We talked about it. Yeah, sometimes you got to take what the defense gives you. Great job. Hot route. One of the plays of the game. Hot route here. He's waiting for the ball. What do I mean by hot route? Slot's coming. Slot's coming. Okay, so he see one. Dobbs sees number one coming. He's like, "Throw me the ball right now. This is what I'm. You're supposed to throw me the ball." Okay. Nobody else notices it. He notices it because it's his guy. Great job in awareness by Romeo Dobbs here, and then doesn't get it. Okay, out. Definitely going to get a holding or a pass interference call at the 40. Then ends up making this great snag. Okay, we don't get anything out of this play. That's big time though, man. That's just box office play by Romeo Dobbs. The awareness, right? And again, like Jordan needs to see that. Ends up being an even bigger play because he doesn't see it. But when you talk about procedure, you want to be able to see that stuff. We talked about in nickel, the Saints will go into 5 across the board. They put Demario Davis up at the top of my little oval here, and they put 5 on the line of scrimmage so they can win their 1v1 matchups. Okay. In this situation, someone's got to win. No one's winning. And so he rolls forward for 4. Okay. And he's earning all 4 of those yards. Okay. Now, this is a new segment called Hey, look, Mom, I'm getting into the game. Now, I'm not trying to make fun of this guy, but this is silly. This is Landon Young. Landon Young is going to be the 6th offensive lineman for the Saints in this play. So it's like our U-Bacon package, U71 package, U63 package, whatever we call it. I call it U-Bacon. Hey, Mom, make sure you watch the game this week. I'm going to get in. I know I'm going to get in for sure. I might not start or anything, but they've got a package. I'm going to be in the game. Oh, cool. What are you going to do? Oh, I'm just going to sit back in a 2-point and block their best pass rusher. Oh, okay. Well, good luck, honey. Right? It's like, what are we doing? He plays 2-hand touch on Rashawn Gary here, man. Almost gets Jameis Winston killed. I mean, come on, man. 3 sacks. This guy's got 3 sacks on the day, and you're going, you're going to do what now? Look at this. You got Ryan Ramczyk is a 3-time All-Pro. Okay, number 71. Signed a 5-year, $96 million, extension. You pay this guy because he's a bad dude that can block guys like Rashawn Gary. This dude out here is a 6th-round pick from 2021. He might be a really good player. I don't know. But I do know that he's not used to playing hipped off tight end in a 2-point stance like that. And you're asking the guy to play against Rashawn Gary, who's our best pass rusher, one of the best in the league. This dude's playing 2-hand touch right now. I mean, it's not like it's a bad effort. It's because, look, we've all had bad plays. But this is nuts, man. You got an all-pro right there. Watch 67 here. If I'm watching film, bro, you ain't got any more than that? I mean, you barely touched him. You 2-hand touch? Between that and Penning tried a sumo splash a D end over there, they're lucky Jameis Winston's knee's intact. I mean, look at this. If you look at this play right here, it looks pretty daunting. We go back. Look at Zach Tom. And I just think I have so much respect for Cam Jordan. I have so much respect for him that Zach, tries to spin on Zach. Zach keeps his balance, keeps him off his body, pushes him in the middle. They fall down. It's just on a big play, you need your guys. Like Zach Tom he's going to be one of those dudes, man. He's just a good player. Now, Jordan Love, one-on-one with Demario Davis, who's been a dog in this league for years, but he takes a bad pursuit angle. Jordan makes a great cut on a 4th down play. Got to have it. It's a big-time play. This is a big-time play that people don't talk about. Both tackles get beat. And on the top side, I shouldn't say both tackles get beat. Rasheed Walker, they're running a TE, and Rasheed Walker lunges and puts Royce in a position where he thinks he's passing him off. But one way or another, the D tackle's got free run. And then Zach does get beat by Cam Jordan here. Big time pay by Jordan Love. Now, watch up at the top of the screen. Little things, man. This is a big deal. That's 5, 10, 15 extra yards on the gotta have it drive. Big time play. And then we just go pre-snap read here for Jordan Love in the last play of the game. They got a single safety look. They got the other safety down in the box, meaning that you have one-on-one with 87, okay? It's 3rd and 3. You got trips left. They're going to zone. They're showing that they're going to zone it off up top. Demario Davis is going to look out to the slot, but they're going to play the safety over the top and probably bracket someone. Okay, but they've left Romeo Doubs, who at this point you have to say is probably our best receiver based on history and today, because Christian Watson's not here. So they leave him one-on-one on a guy who's been making plays all day. I think that's Taylor. No, that's not Taylor. But either way, he ends up making a great snag for the game winner, man.